life. So our settlement comes as 2 Illinois bills are introduced to improve police hiring processes. And one of those sponsors is here today, and that's Illinois State Representative Justin Slaughter, as I previously stated. State Senator Doris Turner could not be with us today, but we're grateful for their dedication to this. So both bills call for more robust background checks and the greater sharing of work history and personal history for applicants to law enforcement roles. Right now, there are certain things that are not shared between departments when officers go from department to department, and we want to put a stop to that. We want all information being shared, whether it's administrative complaints, citizen complaints, certain types of misdemeanor offenses, and certainly felony offenses. All of that should be reported. It's absolutely absurd that a hairstylist would not be able to get a license to cut hair with the same background that Sean Grayson was able to get his certificate to police in Sangamon County. So this is all squarely in the public's best interest that those who are sworn to protect and serve our communities be held to a absolute reasonable police officer standard, because they are the ones who are actually holding a weapon and having a badge on their chest and shoulder saying that they have the right to take life if it's justified. In this case, we know it was never justified. So the Sangamon County Board approved the settlement last night. This settlement was achieved last week through the help of ADR and its mediator, retired Judge Kay Hanlon. We are grateful to all the people who participated in the process, and especially the family. I do want to make clear something that, $10 million certainly is a lot of money, and it is something that will never be able to compensate the family for the taking of the life of Sonya Massey. I have heard that some say that this amount is too low. Well, I'm going to push back really hard on that, because I did some back of the envelope math here, and Sangamon County's annual budget is a little bit over $60 million. The sheriff's budget out of that $60 million is $20 million. That's easy math. 50% of the sheriff's budget is dedicated to a Sonya Massey settlement. And when you consider what the city of Chicago's budget is, $17 billion, and they allocate about $85 million for these types of incidents, that is 200 times less than what this settlement is. In other words, if you take this $10 million and multiply it by 200, that's the same ratio that we were able to achieve in Sangamon County as it were to be if it was in the city of Chicago. So this settlement is magnanimous, and it's very relevant, and it's very significant because, as Ben knows, we're not in Minneapolis, we're not in Memphis, we're not in Louisville, we're in Sangamon County. So we are very deeply proud of having had the honor to represent the Massey family. We are honored to continue to serve them in ensuring that the Massey name lives forever in Illinois when people think of change when it comes to better policing. And also as an administrator for the estate of the Massey family, this settlement is clearly in the best interest of those who are the direct heirs, and those are the children who will remain nameless for purposes of today. And so this will bring them a measure of hopefully lifetime justice and never having to forget their mother died in vain. So with that, I'd like now to introduce Mr. Wilburn, James Wilburn, who is the father of Sonya Massey.
Before we have Mr. Wilburn, Attorney Romanucci, Attorney Kevin O'Connor.
Thank you, Ben.
Is a great lawyer in the Illinois bar. If you would share your perspectives before we bring in the family, sir.
Yes, thank you. Proud to be a part of this team. As Mr. Romanucci explained, we can't forget that at the time of her death, she left 2 minor children who forever will lose their mother. And so this is a significant settlement. It is a significant number for Sangamon County, but it's significant that these children can't be forgotten and what they've lost. The second part is we have a mental health crisis. The legislation you're doing is incredible, related to making sure we hire the appropriate people, but it reflects also things that we can't change necessarily immediately, but long term. The mental health crisis in our country, where these issues are being ignored, so people call the police for help, and yet they're not getting help, they're getting killed. And we really need to change our mental health practices within this country, because oftentimes it's the lack of understanding of mental health and that training that's causing these officers to act inappropriately, not only on a racist level, but on the mental health level. And when you combine the two, it's tragic, and this is what ends up happening. The third is, this is a case where it was caught on video. Thank God it was caught on video. How many other cases across the country that I know Mr. Crump, Mr. Romanucci, and I have represented, to where there is no video? People don't turn on the video. And yet the word of the African-American community is dishonored or not believed because it's not caught on video, and these police officers are able to cover it up. We need to remind the public that these words and these outcries of people and the way they're treated are going on a daily basis when it's not caught on video, and they need to have that faith and belief in people, because people are people and have that trust. And the last thing I will say is the respect aspect. I'm a big promoter of respect, and I talk about nationally creating some kind of respect badge that goes both ways, the community and the officers. I can tell you this is one of the few cases where the ultimate respect by Miss Massey was being provided to the police department, and she was ultimately getting no respect in return. And she was treated with that disrespect, to where these officers have to learn to treat the community, and especially the African-American community, with respect that is not being given. And we need to help change that motive and that mindset that is stuck among the police department. And I appreciate to be a part of this team, and it is a wonderful day for the family. It's also a sad day, but also a wonderful day because of what has been accomplished. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. O'Connell. And Attorney Romanucci, before you introduce the great statesman in the State House who's leading that effort, I do want to acknowledge Attorney Natalie Jackson and Attorney Thurgood Wynn, even though they won't be speaking, just like Attorney Romanucci, Attorney O'Connell. They were very valuable members of the legal team who worked tirelessly on behalf of justice for Sonya Massey. It's always a team effort, and it was a great team victory. And with that, Mr. Romanucci, if you could introduce this great leader.
Thank you very much, Ben. So at this time, I would like to introduce State Representative Justin Slaughter. He has signed on to one of the bills that will institute change in Illinois, and we look forward to working with you, Representative Slaughter. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Hope that you can hear me. I'm Illinois State Representative Justin Slaughter. Over the last 10 years, I've had the distinct honor of being the chairman of the House Criminal Committee, or been at the forefront, I should say, of law enforcement police reform here in Illinois. First and foremost, I just want to say our prayers and thoughts are with the Massey family. Through this tragedy, the world lost a beautiful soul, beautiful person that no amount of money can bring back. I want to up the efforts of attorneys Bean Crump and Tony Romanucci to seek and to get justice for Sonya and the Massey family. I also want to lift up the efforts of the community, especially Sangamon County, to ensure that Sonya's death and the work of the Massey Commission is not vain. I want to remind many of you, not all of you, that we've done a lot here in Illinois already. Many of you recall in 2021,
Fact.
we passed the Safety Act. This had several reforms as it relates to best practice training for officers, statewide body cameras, reforms regarding the use of force, and also really establishing for the first time a more robust certification and decertification process that we've worked with in collaboration with the Attorney General's office as well as the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board. But we're all aware of what we call the policy two-step. Get these bills across the finish line and get them into law. But what we know is that these are just words on a piece of paper, right? The second step is implementation. How do we bring these words to life? And how do we implement these interventions? And so what we've done is we've introduced House Bill 3837. And let me say that this tragedy should have never happened. We've seen this, and Attorney Crump can speak to this as he does, just here in Illinois, but across the country. We must do something about this. We have introduced House Bill, and this bill seeks to make substantial changes how law enforcement applicants are reviewed before they are hired. The aim is to ensure those who are hired meet reasonable standards and qualifications, and that any concerns about their professional conduct at prior law enforcement or in their personal lives are brought to the surface. When we did a review back in 2021 of this process, we knew that we were kind of at the bottom here. I think we ranked 49th in terms of our certification and decertification. And yes, the Safety Act provided a framework for a more robust system. What we're doing with House Bill 3837 is now providing some more teeth as we look to implement the objectives of the Safety Act as it relates to a more robust hiring process. We don't want to do this in a vacuum. This is a collaborative effort that the Attorney General's office will be at the forefront of, but also law enforcement stakeholders and the law enforcement community and the law enforcement coalition. So we want to have your Chiefs Association, your Sheriff's Association, your State's Attorneys Association, the Illinois State Police, all of the law enforcement stakeholders. We put.
Who the hell is this guy? He need to fix his Wi-Fi.
I'm looking forward to this. We do this in the honor of Sonya Massey. So others will be senselessly harmed or killed. And ultimately, we can build trust with law enforcement between all the citizens of Illinois and law enforcement.
Y'all got work to do.
This is about building trust.
They got work
so
to
that
do.
We can enhance and improve public safety. Again, our prayers and thoughts are with the Massey family.
No, it's not.
And now we lift up the efforts of this initiative going forward in her honor. We appreciate the efforts of the attorneys, and we look forward to moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Ben, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the
Tyrone
same
Wilson.
thing you were, Attorney
Thanks for the
Roman.
donation,
Thank
brother.
you, Representative Slaughter, for your leadership on this issue, and remembering the least of these. As my grandmother would say, you have been given this influence to be able to give people a voice, and thank you for giving Sonya Massey and the Sonya Masseys of the world a voice through your leadership. Attorney Romanucci, Attorney O'Connor, all of you in Illinois, you all have truly been leaders on this. And I pray that your efforts with getting the Sonya Massey law passed will provide greater leadership for America especially in times as these. Attorney Romanucci, I don't know if you all want to say anything before I introduce the family on this.
Now, the only thing I wanted to add, Representative Slaughter mentioned it. You
Hey,
know,
stand up.
the Safety
All is
Act was
well
a
with you.
very important piece of legislation that was passed and signed into law a couple years ago. And we're seeing some of the effects of it taking place, especially with the no bail. And I think it's critically important that we keep building on it. What we're doing with Sonya Massey is not a replacement for safety. It's not anything that we want change for safety. It's a build on issue. And this is something that we see where there was a crack. And so we're there to fill in the crack, and that's why it's added on. And we want to make that very clear that we are very, very happy with the Safety Act and how it's performing in Illinois. Nothing is ever perfect, but this is about as close as you can get. So thank you.
Yeah. And with that, I just think about all the countless citizens, especially Black and brown citizens who were killed by deputies and law enforcement who left one department and went to another. Tony and Kevin, I'm sure you all have many that you all think of too. Hopefully this won't happen again in this manner. And I know Mr. James Wilburn, Sonya Massey's father, from day one, said that it should be right at the doorstep of the sheriff's department for even letting him be on the force. Right. And I do know the family is adamant that they want a criminal conviction. They want him in jail. So this is only the first step of justice. And I say that because I know that's heavy on the family heart. The civil settlement is very important, but they also want criminal culpability. And so with that, Mr. Wilburn, on behalf of your daughter, we again say it's bittersweet. We know you would rather she be with you all today celebrating her birthday, but you have been steadfast in your pursuit of justice. So if you would give whatever remarks you would like, and then we will have some maybe from Mr. Massey and Ms. Donna, and then we will take questions. But Mr. Wilburn, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Attorney Crump. My heart is heavy today. This is my daughter's birthday. She would have been 37 years old.
Happy birthday, Sonya.
Today. And I have to give the state of Illinois its props. The state house and the state senate have introduced the Sonya Massey legislation so that this kind of tragedy can never happen to anyone else again. And I called at my daughter's celebration of life that there should be some changes in how things are prosecuted when they take place like this in the state. And I said that the state of Illinois could be leaders throughout our whole country for seeing that these frequent flyers who go from one department to another, who are given the opportunity to resign rather than be fired because it's an easier process. And they go from one department to another as this rogue cop did. I have to thank the people of Springfield in the city. They have been so great to us as a family. They have shown us much love in how this whole thing has been done. I can't say the same for Sangamon County because they were responsible for this occurring, and Logan County and Kincaid and the other smaller departments that this guy was at when they should have taken his certification to be a law enforcement officer in Illinois. And again, I say he should have never been hired. So that's why I thank you state representative, and state senator for doing what's necessary to make those changes in the Safety Act so that no one else will have to feel the kind of hurt that we're feeling today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wilburn. And again, we all pray for you and your family. Uncle Ray Massey, I don't know if you would like to speak or say anything, you or Miss Donna. And if not, that's perfectly understandable.
I can say if Donna, is she on?
I don't think she's on, Uncle Ray. Your sister isn't on.
Well, I will make a statement if you don't mind. Well, this tragic murder of Sonya has affected our family in ways that are unimaginable. And we're so grateful to have such a team, you know, the attorneys, as well as the community, as Mr. Wilburn stated, behind us, because we know there's so many families that have no one to help fight. So we truly appreciate everyone that is fighting for our cause, seeking full justice for Sonya. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say. But I wanted everyone, Ben Crump's team, like you said, Teresa Haley has been there from the beginning. So we truly appreciate that. And we know that this is the beginning of the fight, and we're willing to do the work and put the work in until we seek full justice for the murder of Sonya. And I just want to say happy birthday to my beautiful Black Queen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uncle Ray. And I see Miss Donna is on. And Miss Donna, if you would like to say something, we welcome you. And if you don't want to say anything, we certainly understand. Okay. So with that, she's been mentioned a lot, Miss Teresa Haley, a great community leader there in Sangamon County. Miss Haley, before we turn it over to Miss McGuffin to get questions from the reporters, would you like to say anything?
Yes, sir. I'd like to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this team, but this is my hometown and I will continue to fight as long as I have breath in me to make a difference, not only for the Massey family, but for all of us. We will be at the state capitol lobbying for change in whatever the Wilburn, the Massey family needs from us. We're here. And I want to say thank you, Mr. Crump, for always making yourself available to Sangamon County when I call you. So thank you all.
Thank you so much, Miss Haley. Miss McGuffin.
Indeed, we are now going to move into the question and answer portion. If you do have a question and you're a member of the press, if you would please put it in the chat. And when we see that, we will call on you so you can speak your question and be available for a follow-up if necessary. We'll give everybody a moment to do that. And while we do, I just wanted to note that you may have noticed we had a bit of a challenge with Representative Slaughter's video connection. His audio came through nicely. So that is quite usable, but what we will do is distribute Representative Slaughter's headshot, should you need that to do a full screen graphic so that you can take that audio and still use his sound bites in your coverage later today. Now, having said that, I am not yet seeing anything in the chat. We'll give you all one or two more minutes. And while we do that, Representative Slaughter, let's just have you speak one more moment, if you would, about the expected time frame for your bill, and if you have knowledge, Senator Turner's bill.
Well, and am I?
Yeah,
okay?
we can hear you, man. Go ahead.
Right now, yes, you are. Please proceed.
Okay, all right. Technology is great until it isn't. You know, the expected timeline, you know, we're going to work this through, you know, the normal legislative process. One thing that I think is important is to simply not just present a bill, but to actually, have it reviewed, have a lot of opportunity for input, have a lot of opportunity for collaboration. One thing I wanted to mention was that this isn't a Democrat or Republican thing. When you look at how states address certifying and decertifying their officers, some Democrat states do this well. Some Republican states do this quite well. And so we don't want to get into this being a back and forth, especially in the times that we are in regards to national politics and what's happening out in the White House. We don't want to get into the back and forth or around politics. Sonya Massey and others, their lives are worth more than just politics, right? And so we really want to delve into the details and the particulars. Being a law enforcement officer, police officer, is extremely critical to our society. If society can get the law enforcement piece right, all of these other genre of policies and initiatives follow that, right? And so this is extremely important. This is extremely important. I'm thinking that we may do a subject matter hearing, maybe a couple, before advancing the bill. With this being so important, my sister over in the Senate chamber, Senator Turner, and I will be in lockstep with each other, working collaboratively across both chambers, right? And so we will be in partnership as the bill matriculates through the legislative process. And again, wanting to be inclusive of thought, whether that is conservative, whether that's progressive, whether that's Democrat, whether that's Republican, whether that's ideas and thoughts from the community, or whether that's more so your expertise lens as it lends itself through the law enforcement coalition of stakeholders. And so, we expect to be aggressively working on this, and the timetable will follow. It's the normal timeline. We'll probably see a bill in maybe April, but I don't know for sure. But we'll use these next couple months to definitely collaborate and get a very robust spirit around how we're developing and moving this piece of legislation.
Thank you, Representative Slaughter. I'm going to help manage a couple of these questions here. Before I do that, I also want to acknowledge another activist by the name of Anjanette Young, who is joining us today. Media, I'm certain you are familiar with Anjanette's experience with a Chicago police wrong raid and her continued activism on issues related to that as well. So just wanted to acknowledge Anjanette's presence. We are getting many questions that are duplicates or similar versions of each other. One, I'm going to give you a couple numbers. The question is, what are the exact numbers of the legislation? Representative Slaughter's is House Bill 3837. On the Senate side, Senator Turner's bill is supposed to be brought to the floor today, I'm told, and that is Senate Bill 1953. I also have several other related bills, and I'm going to defer you to Senator Turner's office for details, but I want you to have the numbers. Those numbers are Senate Bill 1921, Senate Bill 1954, and Senate Bill 2199, all in the category of police reform. So please refer to Senator Turner's office for that. I would like to have Carly from WAND, if you could please unmute, and we'll let you address the attorneys with your question on next steps for the criminal case against Sean Grayson.
Hi, yeah, Carly Bronkema, WAND News here. Just wondering what next steps and kind of timeline look like for the criminal proceedings against Sean Grayson.
The only thing I will say is John Millhouse, the state attorney of Sangamon County, has been keeping the family updated. They successfully argued that he should not be released on bail. and the family is extremely grateful for that there. But at this time, I am not aware of any trial date that has been set. Attorney Romanucci, I don't know if you know any trial date, Kevin O'Connell.
No, we are not aware of any trial date, and obviously when the trial does happen, we will be there in support,
Hey, Risa.
ensuring that all avenues of justice are accounted for here, right? We've got the civil, the legislative, the administrative has been complete, and we want to make sure that the fourth prong is also complete, and that's the criminal.
A lot of what the public doesn't know is the civil attorneys can't bring a criminal prosecution. It has to be brought by either a state's attorney, a district attorney, and they control that aspect on behalf of the people of the state of Illinois or the people of the county. They bring that action. The family is always informed or kept abreast of it, but that is driven by the organization that is designed to carry the criminal case. So,
yeah, the only thing I would add is the community is vigilant along with the family. Oftentimes in the Black community, we see where they say, well, if you get civil justice, you can't get criminal justice. And we rebuke that in the name of Jesus, because we believe, just like any American citizen, we should have the right to the 7th Amendment, constitutional protections, as Attorney Romanucci so articulately expressed, but also we should have the right to criminal culpability. The same justice we would expect if it was a white woman who suffered this tragic end, we want it for this beautiful Black woman. It should be no difference. It should be equal justice under the law. So we expect them to zealously prosecute this case. Could you imagine if he did this to a white woman, what the screams for justice would be? So we expect that for Sonya Massey to be just as loud. And we also expect when Representative Slaughter's and Senator Turner's bill make it out the House and the Senate, that Governor Pritzker will sign it as an important step towards justice, because Sonya Massey life matters. And we have to keep saying that and screaming it from the mountaintop.
Thank you, Ben. Next, I'd like to have Mawa Iqbal from WBEZ ask a question. She's got something related to the Safety Act and the Congressional Black Caucus, and Sean Grayson.
Hi, yeah. So my question would be, just, Sean Grayson, of course, may be released pre-trial, right? That this is still going through the Illinois Supreme Court now. But I was wondering, if the Legislative Black Caucus in Springfield is considering changes to the Safety Act to ensure that, officers or anyone involved in law enforcement who's in a situation like this would not have a recourse to be released pre-trial.
And I'll take it that's for me.
Yeah.
No, great question.
Bro,
I think it's
question.
important to note that the Safety Act allows for pretrial detention for those posing as a threat to or danger to the community. No legislation is perfect. So I guess what I want to say is that we're always reviewing the Safety Act. Me, myself, I think I've done sponsored 3 or 4 trailer bills since 2021 that have looked at addressing various provisions within the Safety Act. And so the legislature is always working, not just as it relates to criminal justice reform, but all these measures. And so in that regard, we are open always to changes. We're always collaborating with stakeholders. And so we will continue to look at all aspects of the Safety Act, our criminal justice system. And so we'll continue to do that as we work through this. Right now, obviously, HB 3837 is the focus, but it's an evolving, developing issue when you're at the forefront of these issues. And so we stand here as leaders that come with a collaborative spirit to continue to look at these issues. As Attorney Romanucci said, this in particular is a add-on, right? And so we're continuing to evolve and develop it. And so yes, we'll certainly we'll be looking at and continue to look at all aspects of the Safety Act. Thank you.
Thank you. John O'Connor, you had a similar question, but let me make sure you don't have a follow-up.
I do not. But I wanted to ask about the compensation for the attorneys and who benefits,
Yeah.
who from the family will receive the $10 million? Just the children, or will it be distributed otherwise?
Tony, do you and Kevin want to talk on Illinois law?
I'm sorry. I was on mute. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was talking and I was on mute, Ben.
Yes, sir.
John, this has to be approved by a judge, possibly by at least one or two judges. So we don't know what the distribution will look like. But in Illinois, it's clear that the heirs are the direct lineal heirs, and that would be the minor children. So barring any surprises, the benefit will be for the minor children.
And the judge has to approve the compensation for the attorneys?
Absolutely.
Yes, and the lion's share will go to the family as always.
Thank you. Janelle Griffith, NBC News.
Hi, thank you. I just had a question about the settlement. Mr. Romanucci said that this settlement amount is historic and monumental. I was just wondering whether this is the largest that the county has ever reached with, you know, an estate
question.
or the
I wanna
loved
know.
ones of a person who had been killed by a member of law enforcement.
Thank you for the question, Janelle. It's our understanding that this by far is the largest settlement reached in Sangamon County of any kind, let alone a civil rights case such as this one. So that's why, you know, we had to make a decision in the best interest of the children, whether or not to proceed any further and whether or not a trial, you know, would get the same amount. This is historic. It's a very large, significant settlement. And as I stated, you know, when you're talking about numbers, you know, numbers are all relative to what, you know, a certain county or city or state can pay. And we think that with the mediator's help last week, that we were able to extract an outstanding result for the family.
Thank you.
I would just add, when you look at the national landscape, it's not lost on me that Breonna Taylor, another Black woman who we believe was wrongfully killed by law enforcement, her family received a $12 million pretrial settlement, which was the largest in history for a Black woman in the United States of America. So we acknowledge the historic nature, as Attorney Romanucci said, that's largest in Sangamon County, but one of the largest in the United States of America. And we fight every day to continue to try to raise the value of Black life in America. You know, it is truly for me and these fine lawyers, it's about equal justice, whether it's Black, white, or brown. All of our lives have value, and we shouldn't be marginalized because the color of our skin.
Thank you. I want to note the time. We're down to about 4 minutes. Jacqueline Jarju and Dean Olson, I see your questions also about division of the 10 million. I do think that has been addressed, but Dean, you had an additional question. You can be the final if you would still like to ask.
I didn't have an additional follow-up.
Okay. Okay. Thank you then. In the interest of time and again, thank you to the family. This type of event is always difficult and requires them to really dig deep. I think that we will call this press conference concluded. If you have any questions, you can certainly reach out to me at press@rblaw.net, and we will get any follow-up questions addressed. We will circulate that headshot of Representative Slaughter, and we thank you so much for taking the time to learn.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Ben.
thank you, Uncle
See ya.
Ray.
All right. There it is. It's posed. What do you think in the chat? I see our brother M Matt voices his concern. You got some people that's like cool. I think you got a lot of people that's gonna say Ben Crump probably could have got more or something. I don't know. I'm still torn, to be honest. But first, I want to say happy birthday to Sonya Massey. Rest easy, queen, baby girl, our sister, our friend that we never met. Mad love to the Wilburns, which is her dad, and mad love to Sonya Massey's mom, the Masseys, the mom of the uncle that came and spoke. And God bless them. And when I look at this right here, when you have a loved one go through, like, say, for instance, what Sonya Massey had to go through, and hold on, let me cut that off there. And like Shanquilla Robinson, that case, Breonna Taylor, these young ladies and these brothers, these people, like they it seems like they become like our kinfolk, we the people. And we build like a certain love, a concern for like the Sonya Masseys, the Shanquilla Robinsons, and we get real protective because, for one, we smart people out here. When we see attorneys and people come around, when we see tragedies and evil events like what happened to Shanquilla, what happened to Sonya Massey, when that stuff come, it's like they become like our brother or our little sister or our aunt or whatever, and we really don't like it. I think a lot of us be traumatized from the past, without digging into that. One thing I think is beautiful, when a lot of this stuff happened, you see blacks and whites come together, especially with Shanquilla. You've seen a little kickback when it came to Sonya Massey, where a lot of people definitely want to support, the police. And we get it. And I went rounds, if people remember, with guys in the chat saying that Sonya should have obeyed orders, and I don't know if y'all remember, I went rounds with her while her aunt, God bless her aunt, Miss Eva, was in the chat, and I stood on business. I stood on the box, telling these people that I almost said Shanquilla, that Sonya did not throw no pot of water at this guy, because if she threw some water at this guy, Sean Grayson, little ass, would not be locked up. That's the other thing I want to say to the people that have come through here. That's why is Sean Grayson still locked up? But these cases like this, and Naziah, out in Detroit, what that evil demon guy did to that young lady, and plus the family that supposed to have been raising Naziah. This stuff become emotional, attached to us. A lot of people can't sleep. The worstest one I seen where I couldn't sleep, eat, or anything was Kanika Jenkins in Chicago, when a young lady was found in the freezer. And then you look at her, you clearly see she been in some type of fight, some type of something, like fingernails broke, shoes dirty, but you see her walk in there. But when they got these pictures online that you can see now, which is horrific. And we're not stupid, you know what I'm saying? We the people, we're not stupid. We're not stupid. We see with our eyes. And like I say, that one there kept me up at night, where I had to get away from the internet for about a year. And so I understand there's a lot of people had to get away from the internet, from Shanquilla to Kanika and everybody. But 10 million, do y'all think that's good enough? Out the taxes, I'm gonna say, out the paying attorneys and a lot of these people they got, that they were just showing up here. M. Mac made a good point. You know, you got a settlement pre-trial. You know, do I think it should have been more? Yes. Here's the reason, and this is no disrespect to the family. I'm glad that they happy with, you know, what they got or what happened. Hey, no disrespect to Mr. Wilburn or Mom Massey, the uncle at all. This is no disrespect. But when I went through doing my research, investigative little work when it came to Illinois, the Kincaid Police Department or Sheriff Department. Let me go. I got it written down. I'm missing one. You got Sangamon County. He worked for Kincaid. He worked for, and Logan. It was a total of 5 different like law offices that he worked for. One of them was a police department. I think it was Kincaid. And this guy was able to just you know, leave. I mean, guy hit a deer. This guy chasing people, hit an animal. Okay, yeah, we gonna say that animal life matter too. Just this, I mean, we heard the audio from different police departments to sheriff departments where this guy broke the law or a policy. Who? Sean Grayson. We seen it. I played the audio with him and his superior, the captain, the head man, head chief up there at one of those police departments. I can't remember, but I got the video where we went live. It was either Kincaid, Logan, or like I said, I'm missing one. But it was like a total of 4 places it went. I played the audio. Of them breaking a law with Sean Grayson, where the guy is like, well, what did you got? And Sean Grayson, really nothing. We're charging with this. You hear the head man asking Sean Grayson, what do we have? Sean Grayson told his superior nothing. And the superior told Sean Grayson how to break the damn law. Okay? This is no disrespect to the Masseys or to the Wilburns. But to that DOJ department from Washington, that was under, hey, I ain't trying to get political. It was under Joe Biden's watch. They told us, we the people, the public, that they was investigating this case. If they was really investigating this case, y'all, they would have opened up a can of worms, or they would have found a rabbit hole. Maybe they did not want to put in the work when the Department of Justice has unlimited resources, which we can say is money, to figure out and find out this guy's track record. They saw this. I don't care what nobody say, the Department of Justice and these officials and everybody, and no disrespect, you know, and I have no doubt in my mind Ben Crump seen some of this. I don't know. But to see this guy, Sean Grayson, go from the department to department before he had to run in with Sonya Massey, before this young lady called, and because she felt scared or spooked or whatever, hearing something on the side of her damn house, excuse my language, and then the devil showed up. She said the word, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and Satan came out in her house and told her, you better effing not. It's I'm gonna shoot you, excuse my language, in your effing face. That's what we heard the devil say. Oh, she helped to put the pot up there and all of this. Okay, she was blocking from the devil, but she wasn't trying to throw no damn water. How in the hell? I'm just saying, and this, okay, hey, I'm sorry, we love baby girl Sonya. No disrespect to the family. I want to say that to the dad or the mom, but I'm just analyzing where Sean Grayson track record is from, or where he came from, what he was able to do, and it just wasn't right. This guy violated another lady. Okay. I hear Ben Crump say if it was a white lady, it'd be a white lady. Well, he disrespected a white lady and told her, after she told him, being honest, some people won't tell you that she had drug paraphernalia in her privacy. Okay. And Sean Grayson, which was not his place to tell her or be around this young lady while she at the doctor. You got to take him to the hospital, prime care, wherever. That way a medical person can go in there and retrieve whatever is out of there. But as we seen, his nasty ass, evil, demonic self wanted to be present when that happened. And I read and I showed y'all what that doctor told him after he came and snatched the curtain open while this doctor was in there doing what he needed to do with, this ain't a race thing, with the white lady. Remember the white guy? Do y'all remember the white guy? He jammed up for about 2 or 3 years, and that guy family turned against him because they loved the boys in blue so much and took him through hell, impounded his car. And then Sean Grayson got on the phone with that superior against that white guy and jammed them up for about, like, what, 2 years in court. What'd he say? He going to court and Sean Grayson him not showing up. That's unfair. That's unfair. And then all of a sudden, with the young lady that clearly had drug paraphernalia she was hiding inside of her, okay? The courts up there in Illinois, when she walked in, her attorney went first. The attorney come out and told her to come in and just listen to the judge. And they got rid of everything without explaining to her whatever. And the young lady, from understanding, was honest with them. I have something in my, in me. But she is one of those young ladies that get nervous when the police come around, and she told them, hey, I got it in me. Other than that, how would he would have known that she had something in her? You get what I'm saying, y'all? You have some people to go ahead and crack. And so I salute and some commend her on that, because the average person ain't finna tell them nothing. When they went to the gas station, the lady and her friends, after picking up some drugs, allegedly, and then Sean Grayson looked over at them and felt some type of way he needed to pull that car over, and that's what he did. And that young lady got scared, and you have some people like that and go ahead and tell you, and she did. But yeah, he wanted to see down there. He wanted to look down in there. That's a nasty SOB that we don't need on the streets of Illinois. But if the Justice Department would have did a job, hell, look at my video. We went live, and I went live with it. I had the articles, the video, I had the audio of Sean Grayson on the phone. Salute to that journalist, I can't remember his name, that put the audio out online for the Justice Department, for we the people. It's online. And the Justice Department didn't find that. I guess they were just over there looking in the backyard of Sonya Massey's house, not knocking the Justice Department, the DOJ, but I guess the DOJ just went over there, drunk a little damn coffee with some donuts, and went around, oh, look in the backyard. Come, what type of investigation was that? These people supposed to have damn near $80 million. And then and this is no disrespect, like I say, to the family. I'm just going by what the attorneys say. This is one of the biggest settlements. This is one of the biggest settlements. Sonya Massey's family should own half of Illinois. And then the other sad thing is the money will have to come from the taxpayers. Well, the city of Sangamon County need to do a better damn job of vetting these police officers. That way it won't cost we the peoples. I would be pissed at the county, okay? I'll be pissed at the damn county, because that's what I would have to turn my frustration to. Like, damn, y'all got these officers out here that supposed to serve and protect, and doing this and costing us money. The people up there ought to be upset at Sean Grayson and the county, the police department. I think, hey, I salute her dad, and what he said, how he said he is pleased with, Illinois. And one thing he did say, that he didn't care for Sangamon County, if you caught that. And I agree with him on that right there, because Sangamon County tried to give them their ass the kiss, as we seen. They really did. Damn, what was the head chief that didn't want to get out of town, that he needed to get out of town? Well, he didn't show no sympathy after his sheriff, Mr. Grayson, went out there and pulled the trigger, being damn, what's that, judge, jury, executioner, the funeral home man, and the person that would try to bury you. And then Shanquilla Robinson, when you look at her family, what is that, like 4 million? But, you know, the civil case. But Sonya Massey case, when you look at this, all of those places should be held accountable. And my bad, hey, to the people of Illinois, you don't want to pay for it. I'm just saying, and I'm not putting words in their mouth, but all these damn police departments that could have stopped it, though. Seemed like you could have. Seemed like the family or Ben could have followed the ambulance up that way. Some people call the guy ambulance chasing. I'm not fenced to down. Starts really shooting nothing down on it today because today is her birthday, also. But to the degree, I disagree with respect. To the degree, I disagree with respect. I would love to hear what the people got to say. I would love to hear what the people got to say. I'm trying to figure out, should I open up the phone lines? I know it's lunchtime. I got the new phone line that I can open up where we can call in, or where you can call in. We the people. Because it's just, okay, with Jason, I don't trust that early settlement. Shaking my head. Let me reach sure I read that. I don't trust the early settlement. Shaking my head. How much time would Sean Grayson would get? Great point. Great answer. I mean, great question. Don't let this guy out. Please, to the state of Illinois, Chicago, Sangamon County, or wherever the hell he at, don't let this guy out. Don't let him out. We the people feel that he shouldn't be out. I wish and hope that her children could get most of this $10 million. I don't know how that's going to go, though. You know, I wish they can get most of it. And I thought that was a great question. Those two people called in and asking, like, you know, like, so what, y'all gonna get a piece out of it? Yes, well, you know, you get a piece. And it's just like, man, damn. But, you know, dad, mom, them, I'm gonna say is happy. So, hey. But the only thing that I'm not happy with is that DOJ. They told us, the public, away from all this, what's happening today, the Department of Justice say that they was doing the investigating. And I'm going to keep repeating that and keep repeating that. So if you don't like to hear me repeat shit and analyze it, you know, go ahead and go, what is it, 12:15, you go ahead and go to lunch, take a lunch. Go on and take a lunch break. But if they did their job, this family, I think they got a case for the rest of it. But there's somebody up there, I don't know what the hell, that may be trying to stand in front of this family and don't want them to look that far. Oh, you can't do it because of whatever. No, because if they would have got him, and I think that brother M. Mac was breaking it down in the chat, and I think Stand Up Be Counted, thanks to that queen, thanks to them, even said it. This guy should have been terminated, not recertified, take certifications away. This guy was discharged, discharged from the Army, put out the United States military. His captain, when they set that the guy up, the captain is a part of our United States military. When I did research, the captain is a part of the damn military out here in America. That is on record telling Sean Grayson how to set the other guy up. Sean Grayson and his superior, that chief, I said this, they didn't give a shit and don't care if you was black or white. I know some people want to say, oh, black or, bro, when I did my read, they didn't give a damn if you was black or white. They catch you and wipe your ass with sandpaper, period. If you saw the lives, go back, look at the titles, look at and listen to the audio, y'all. And then I hear some people, well, yeah, you know, if this was black, no. This is bigger than black. These people messed up black and white's life. Took Sonya's, and then the lady that Sean Grace wanted to see her privacy ever, snatching the damn curtain open at the hospital. She was facing like, I think 30 to 60 years fooling with Sean Grayson. Hell yeah, I'm gonna speak up on that right there. I mean, come on, she was being honest, and she was facing like either 30 to damn 60 years. That's a lot of time, y'all. That's a lot of time. And then they going back and forth to court. They're going back and forth to court, and guess who not showing up? Because for one, he done left either the police department or whatever over there out there in America, Sean Grayson. They're not going to court. And then you got this gentleman, you got this lady that's been humiliated, going to court, and just thinking we got a court date. We feel we done something wrong. That shit is stressful on us out here in America, going in there, not knowing what's going to happen. It's stressful. I had someone to steal my license and pretend it was me that rode in my car. And I knew nothing about it. And I had to go to the Commonwealth state of Virginia to be identified before the judge and the police officer. That was one of the most scariest times of my damn life, having to leave North Carolina and go show up in a courtroom to be identified by a judge and a policeman that I didn't know. My stomach was ripped to hell, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, because I was concerned. And I kept my 3-year-old son out of school, went up there with my mom and family, because I didn't know if they was going to lock me up, if this police officer was going to say, yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. With my son. And I'll never forget, when they called my name, I walked up to the judge with my son in my arm until they tell me to put him back or whatever, because I needed to hold him to the last minute. And I went in that courtroom in the Commonwealth of Virginia. I can't remember what type of town that was, because I was scared as hell. And I thank God that the police officer looked at me, and he looked, and it didn't take him long. Your Honor, that's not who I pulled over. And I about dropped to my knees out here in America. So I could imagine this gentleman, this lady, you already degrade her. The doctor had to get on Sean Grayson for snatching the damn curtain back, y'all, because this lady is exposed. And then the partners was able to see between this young lady's leg, and the doctor had to chastise his ass up in there while he riding around with a colostomy bag. Okay, that don't mean nothing but cancer. Sean Grayson. I pray to God they don't let this guy out. I pray to God. I pray to God they do not let this guy out. Okay, here's some money, and I pray to God. And then I hear Ben Crump say, the fight is, this is one part, but I'm gonna listen to her uncle. I'm gonna listen to the uncle. God bless her uncle. Like he said, the fight is not over. It's still beginning. I mean, it's in the beginning of the new fight to keep this guy, Sean Grayson, locked up. I mean, this is crazy. She called the authorities. They come. This police officer clearly trying to get up in the damn house. Let me see your ID. Let me see all of this. He's trying to switch this stuff when his ass should have left. Is there anything else we can do for you? Is it anything else we can? Let me see your ID. And there it is. And then I hear people say she should obey orders and all of this and all of that. And I seen online where some people say she only deserved a cotton t-shirt. Yeah, I saw that this morning where I was like, wow. There's people saying that they only deserve a t-shirt. And I'm like, wow. Ain't that some shit? I mean, people love the police, no matter if they do right, do wrong. Everybody traumatized. See, this shit here come from people being traumatized when, people do break the law or whatever. And then you got the traumatization. Then you got true colors. I'm gonna say that too. True colors and traumatized. That being traumatized. Then true colors come out, and it's sad though that this young lady said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And then next thing you know, you send her with Jesus. You send her with her. What do you think, though? I'll open up the line real quick. Let me see. Anybody want to say something real quick before we get up out of here? Like I said, I got the phone line, and I'll probably come back later on the night. I'm not sure. And speak on it. Because I've been seeing it here locally on my TV where they was announcing, the progress of it. Real quick, I want to say again, happy birthday to our queen, our sister, Sonya Massey. I want to salute everybody that's been following this case right here. The support Sonya Massey family did get, I think, is beautiful because you got everybody that's disagree. Hey man, I like the way I seen everybody. I seen all race disagree with him, and it's not about race, but I'm saluting everybody because that's how we supposed to do. Come together when we see some evil ass demonic stuff like that, and especially when it comes to from one of our law enforcement that on the side of their car say protect and serve. And then when we see them don't protect and serve and be some type of judge and jury, no, we have to call them out. Let me say this again. The Department of Justice, bruh, I ain't got no money to battle y'all. But can I use my First Amendment and just say my opinion without slandering, without, trying to make it look bad or call you out. But can I tell the truth and not the damn juice? This guy should have been stopped 4 jobs ago. The last job he made it to was Sangamon County. This guy can been at Kincaid, Logan, and I forgot the other one. Put it in the chat if you remember, but I forgot the other one. A total of 4. And was able to make it to Sangamon County. And didn't have the damn nerve to want to say, oh, use that thing that we're taught in our gun training classes to say he was scared for his life. I mean, that's the most funniest damn shit I done seen. And then when I hear from a police officer after you go in there and this young lady say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay. If I was in there as a brother, guess what? They wouldn't let me get near that damn stove. They wouldn't let me get near where them knives and forks and them butter knives and forks and butter knives and forks and the little pick fork that you pick your turkey and hand and shit up, or you cut your ham up in the pan or whatever. They wouldn't have never let me get over there by that scene. Ain't nowhere in the hell they would have let me as your brother get over there by that hot ass pot round them knives, them ginsus and forks and butter knives. It wouldn't have happened. But yes, hey, cut off the hot steaming water and all of this. Cut it off. And it's sad. Hey, $10 million. Settlement approved for the Massey family. And they say the money, hey, I'll be definitely, her kids will be like the first. And then Ben Crump them would be like, the judge got to approve Ben Crump them, paper. And I respect what the dad said today, the uncle and the families, but we the people, only thing I'm saying is those other 3 police departments needs to be checked into because that's some dangerous ass shit up there, y'all. I mean, we got him on audio where the guy is setting up another gentleman. You got what this guy wanted to see between the lady legs. And then we seen what he did to Sonya. But those other departments should have stopped that guy ass. And the Justice Department should have found that the same way they allegedly found shit on that guy, Donald Trump. I know people want to hear that. They need to investigate that shit. The same people investigated him. They need to go up there and investigate that, man. I mean, because I don't see how in the hell these people didn't see nothing else, man. It ain't no breaking news where these police chiefs are locked up. Oh, I know why. But I have to say that. I don't understand why these people ass ain't been locked up. I don't know why it ain't breaking news coming out of Illinois. Breaking news. Remember Sean Grayson, former police officer, sheriff. CNN has obtained audio of him and his superior setting up a guy. Where's that damn breaking news at? Now, I don't need nobody to say, hey, look at this content. No, I don't need all of that. I did it my damn self. Where the hell is the Justice Department at? Because if they would have did that $10 million, nah, that shit, you need to add another 30 on there. And that way, after taxes, boom, they got 20 million after damn taxes. They got 20 million. But respect, salute Sonya Massey's dad, as you seen up here. He said they would, he thought Illinois did a great job. What's up, everybody? But I think the Justice Department, if they really did their job, because they ain't do their damn job. What's up, Jalen? What's up, everybody? They didn't do their job. If they did their damn job, that settlement would have been higher. And Sean Grayson hadn't even been to trial. Hadn't even been to trial. And they made a settlement. And they say this is history. And I really don't care for them to say, black woman. We get it. I get it now. I don't want to offend nobody with it. But yes, our baby girl was black. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, no, man. Because if that's the case, give her 100 million. If you want to use that language there, besides 10 million. Oh, this, don't make no damn sense. Don't make no sense. Breaking news, Sonya Massey's family settled for 10 million. It's been out, a minute, last couple of days. And they agreed, they said they all came to the table and agreed to $10 million. Like I say, my thing is respect to them. I think the dad was this press conference we saw, y'all go back and check it out. The dad spoke good, eloquently, and he said he was satisfied. The mom, you drive safe, Teresa. Or Sonya Massey uncle spoke, if you haven't seen or heard. And I think they did a great job. And I'm not doubting how they feel or whatever. But we the people, I'm just saying when it comes to the Justice Department, I feel that they dropped the ball with this family. I feel they dropped the ball. The Justice Department could have, say for instance, opened up a can of worms. But the reason why I think they didn't, because heads would have had to roll. That way you won't think I don't know. That way you won't say, hey, ask this content. I don't need to ask no damn, man. Just because I don't say it, don't mean I don't know it. But heads would have rolled, y'all. Heads would have rolled. Heads would have rolled. I mean, because with that audio of that damn guy that's in our military, the head chief, that's jail time. His ass need to be fired, stripped, and everything. He's telling Sean Grayson a lie to put on a piece of paper the charged an individual. So, like I said, that's my only thing over there with the Justice Department, not with the family. I'm not saying this towards the family. Hey, I support them. I'm saying the Justice Department, where they came and told us that, hey, the Justice Department is investigating. What damn investigating that y'all did? Trying to see how close damn Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts is to her damn house and from her house? What's they trying to see how far a gas station or some shit was from Sonya Massey's front porch? Where's the gas station? Because if they would have simply went to the internet, they would have seen that journalist where I got the audio from, and they'll see the track record that's on paper. They see his track record that's documented, all the audio, besides Sonya Massey, to show that this guy was a demon and a damn killer / murderer. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what Mr. Man, aka Colostomy Bag, aka Seabag, has a history, and that a way they could have charged and picked up his damn buddies, which was the captain of the police and the captains, these sheriff, these head sheriffs and shit. It's just what I'm saying. No disrespect to the family. I'm saying this to the DOJ. Just my opinion and our opinion. And I salute the people that's in the chat that came through. Was like, bro, you know, hey. And the only thing we saying is that what we see when it comes to Sonya Massey, what that baby girl went through and the family had to go through, we see where more justice can and could have been done. That's all. But happy birthday to our baby girl. I'm gonna keep saying that. Happy birthday to Sonya Massey. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Sonya Massey. I'm gonna put this up here for 1 minute. For 1 minute. And then I'm gonna hit lunch. We'll hit lunch. Appreciate the cash app from that brother. Let me see real quick. Okay. Appreciate that, Tyrone Wilson. Thank you very much, brother. But the DOJ shoulda and coulda done a little bit more. They can't be done. Shit, I can work for them and just go Google something because the DOJ has the power. The DOJ, the federal government have unlimited money where they can get in a car and go down there and look, where they can catch a cab or Uber, a damn Lyft or whatever, where they can figure it out. But from what I see, they probably don't want to call up there to the damn to the police and chief departments. They don't want to go down that road or whatever. And that's a sad ass thing out here in America. And we see it, and they showing it to us and showed it to us. And it's sad as hell. It's sad. It's sad. If we ain't seen nothing else from that, I think it's sad. But like I say, dad happy, cool. Mom happy, cool. Uncle happy, cool. But I will, and we will have to like call the Justice Department out on that just to see, like, damn, okay, so y'all investigating. I'm just trying to feel and figure out, investigating what, where, when, where, what? Because y'all seen it clearly. If you go back and look at my videos, it'll show you. We heard audio. Y'all remember we heard audio? Well, I was like, damn. Sean Grayson, well, you know, I got this guy here, but I'm trying to figure out basically whoop the whoop. And then his head chief superior, the head man. So what you got? We're charging with some bullshit. And they did. That'd be against the law, and that's wrong. And that captain, I'm gonna say this, that head sheriff guy, we paying with our tax dollars to keep him in our military. My research showed that he's part of, what is it, like the Air Force. Look at the video. Look at my live. And that shit is disgusting. How can you have an evil guy or a crooked guy like that? And then guess what? It ain't a race thing, but that was a white guy that they were setting up that looked like them. And that concerned me. That brought concern to me because I thought that was not right. And I thought that was unfair, even for that white guy. And I felt that that captain or that head chief ass should be fired, handcuffed, locked up, and put his ass in jail and get him out of our United States military. That's how I felt. And the rest of them. The police department, now let's not forget with the history of that. Sean Grayson did his thing, and then he just left and didn't come back. Yeah. He left and didn't come back. He left and didn't come back. So it's crazy as hell. It's crazy. All right, real quick. Let me see. We got any questions over there. And what's up, Jalen? What's up, Tanis? What's up to the mods, all the mods? What's going on? Hope everybody's well. DOJ have been disappointing us lately pertaining to Black lives. Yeah, sure have. And it's weird as hell. And then if somebody worked for the DOJ, they're going to show you that they finna take up for their people. I mean, like, what the hell? They're going to show you that. And I work here, and I'm going to play it off. We're not even really playing it off. They're just going to do it and act like, man, whatever. Like, we don't hear a damn thing else and just get it done. Shanquilla Robinson. I'm going to speak on that, but not today. But with Shanquilla Robinson, the thing was crazy, though. The young Oxneys lady, the one that was jumping on Shanquilla. And then you got the little boy with the plaits, with the glasses, the big forehead that's sitting up and telling her to fight back. They just running and leaving their people that they was in Mexico with. When you look at that right there, and the Justice Department ain't doing a damn thing. Okay. And it's sad. The Justice Department, I hate to say it, but I love to say it. Don't get mad when I say that shit needs to be cleansed out. It needs to be cleaned out. I mean, because what we seen is not good. These people could really bust some shit open out here, man. When it came to Grayson, they did, you know, but please don't let that evil son of a bee out, though. Please don't let him out. That bastard. Hey, Miss Wellborn. God bless you. Hello, Black moderators. I'm here late, but thank you for everyone in the chat wishing my niece a happy, yes, ma'am, happy birthday to our baby girl. Because, you know, y'all say, you know, we get, you know what I'm saying? That's like our baby, we can call her baby girl. You know, it's our little baby girl there. And happy birthday to Sonya. And God bless the kids, you know, the dad, the mom, and everybody and all of y'all over there. But happy birthday to Sonya Massey. And go to hell to that demon over there that's in jail. And I hope they keep him in there. Now, we don't need no hanky damn panky when it comes to them, just because now the family has, you know, come up with this settlement, okay? We don't need them to come with no damn hanky panky. Leave him where he is at. This guy is a demon. He's a devil. And you cannot say the word Lord or Jesus around him while he got some type of damn firearm. If he got a bat, if he got an axe or whatever, that's how he made me feel. Do not say anything religious around him. If you do, you better have a stick or something to get it in his eyes or whatever, to get him down, to get away, or to lay him out now. His attorneys can't say what. No, hell no. What he displayed over there last July was evil and wickedness. His damn partner ass need to be in there with him too. His partner should have been in there too. But like I said, we ain't gonna raid on no parades out here because it is baby girl's birthday. Salute the dad, salute the mom and the uncle and them that came up there, you know, her kids. I seen a video today of her son talking beautifully about his mom. He was like, she was just not, he was like, she was the person to go to if he needed to. Why he's standing there looking like her, looking just like his mom, the daughter also. But to hear him say she was the one for him to go to if something wasn't right. Wow. And you know, these boys and us boys love our moms. Mm-hmm. 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 What's they saying? Him and his partner needs to be in cell block 1. Yes. Yes, that's where they need to be. Don't let them out. So the prayers, and it's a weird prayer, but pray that this guy don't ever touch the street again. Who? Sean Grayson. But the DOJ, like I said, my thing today, besides the family, no disrespect to the family at all. Boom. We got them with hugs over here to my right with hugs. But I have to get in the DOJ ass, though. I have to. Now, I know some people, love baby girl Sonya Massey, and the public, we the people get protective when we see stuff like this. And it's sad people never met Sonya, and it's very protective of Sonya, man. When you see lawyers and people come around, people get very opinionated, and it's about Sonya Massey. It ain't to go out the family or whatever. It's about making sure ain't nobody trying to shit the family or take advantage of this family. And that's a beautiful thing, because it's people the family don't know. It's people that the family don't know that's around the world, across this country. And they ain't for that shit. Like, bruh, it's like they know Sonya. It's like we've been knowing her for years. But when attorneys and people show up, yeah, they be ready to take their balls out here. Wait a minute. Whoa. If you're going to take up for it, do it right. Do it right now. Do it right. If you're going to look out for the dad, the mom, and the aunts and the kids and all that, do it right. Once we see the kids, this young lady got kids and a daughter, whatever, hell yeah. Mess around and catch a black eye. Catch a black eye from some people out here when you're dealing with the Sonya Masseys, the Shanquilla Robinsons, the Taylors and stuff like that, the Sandras. Yeah. And I think it'd be a beautiful thing. But that damn Justice Department, all that money, all that unlimited resources should have pulled up some rabbits out the rabbit hole from the last 3 departments that he come from. Sonya Massey dad even mentioned that in the press conference, and he right. And the Justice Department ought to kick in and give him a call and saying, look, what else we found? These people are liable, because if they would have stopped his ass, his evil ass back then, when he was breaking the law, breaking company pilot protocol, chasing out the people, hitting animals, nature, trying to look between people's legs, disrespecting the ladies, locking up dads, which is the father where that young man car was impounded, and he go pick up his kids. And I can go detail in there. If they would have stopped that, about to get that lady 30 to 60 damn years, that's awful. And not showing up at court, but she gotta go. And him and his superior ain't there in the damn courtroom. Don't make no sense. That is enough for the Justice Department to do something. Or for them to go back and to do something. Those cases, why is they being thrown out? But I guess they don't want to open up that rabbit hole back then. So, hey, but they should, for and in the name of baby girl Sonya Massey. All right. I'm gonna say it again. Hey, real quick before we get out of, let me get some happy birthdays to Sonya, y'all. Let me throw one up in there too, real quick. Happy birthday. Sonya. Happy birthday. Damn, let me put birthday on it. I just put happy Sonya on it. That's not good, Jay. Pay attention, man. Slow down. There it is. Happy birthday, Sonya Massey. All right. Guess we'll get up out of here. Guess we'll get ready to get up out of here. Miss Eva, God bless you, you and your family. And we're going to still keep speaking on this case. We still going to pray that your boy get life in prison where he needs to be. He definitely need a life case up in there. They got nurses to take care of that damn colostomy bag out here in America. So they're going to come with, oh, I need to be out because they can't tell you. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. I know if the state of North Carolina can take care of these type of patients, yeah, they can. And they take them to some of the best hospitals around here, like UNC Health down there in Raleigh, Wake County, North Carolina, that service our inmates, put him on the bus, take his ass up there. And guess what? They got colostomy bags. They got enough to send back to the prison camp or send back to the jailhouse or whatever for you. Yeah, they got enough. Don't be. And then, sad when you get this attorney that say, well, they can't take care of it. So, well, damn, if they can't, they need to let the whole damn prison out up there in Illinois. They need to help all. Oh, that's no problem, Miss Ava. That's no problem. That's no problem as well, bro. You know, tell your brother, God bless. And I'm proud of him. I'm proud of all of them. And I'm happy for y'all family too. Okay. I'm happy. If y'all happy, I'm happy. But I'ma still get hold of the Justice Department ass and they balls, excuse my language. Because like I said, they told us we the people. And when we get with Brother Wilborn and Mom and them, but over here we still looking at that Justice Department. Well, because there's nothing more that I would love to hear before I get up out of here was that breaking news. The police, the sheriff, chief, captain, or lieutenant, or whatever that helped Sean Grayson ass is no longer out of job and is being charged. The one in Kincaid, let me see what I wrote it down. The Kincaid department is being investigated. Where's my shit at here? Where'd it go? Kincaid, Logan, Sangamon County. We heard what Mr. James Wilborn said that Sangamon County tried to give him a little hell. Okay. And that's why we raised hell online to get that police chief up out of there. He needed to go. Come on, people need to tone down now. You tone your ass up out of there the way you got up out of there. But the Sangamon County, Kincaid, Logan, and I forgot the other one. It's the third one. All them places need to be investigated by the damn Justice Department, even after this settlement. Okay. And I pray something crack to where it happens. I do. I pray that, something happened where the light comes on it, because we have a guy, and I'm gonna say this the last thing. We have that police chief that was helping him set up that other guy as a part of our United States military. And we didn't even have to uncover it. I just did some simple damn research, looking and whatever. It ain't even investigating. And it showed that guy was part of our United States military. And that chief there didn't give a shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you was black or white, like Michael Jackson said, it didn't matter if you was black or white. The other thing, everybody ass is grass when it comes cross with him. That guy there. And I ain't got his name. It slipped my mind, but it's in the video title. If you want to go back and look through my videos for the Sonya Massey case, go back and check it out. And you'll hear the audio of this guy, actually him and Sean Grayson setting another gentleman up. You will hear the actual audio. Salute that journalist. I said his name. He got the audio, put it online. We got the phone calls we did with Miss Massey. We got the 911 calls, the audio that I played, all of that. Go back and get a recap and look how corrupt that shit was. And then, like I say, we got the Justice Department. They got the nerve, the audacity saying, oh, we gonna do some research. Well, damn it, y'all job ain't done. I don't know if they went to Sonya Massey house and say, let me see how far the Dunkin' Donuts is from her porch. Let me see how far the damn Krispy Kreme is from her porch. Let me find out the damn coffee shop or whatever, though. But if they get on track and do what they supposed to do with all that damn money that Sonya Massey paid as a taxpayer up there in Illinois to Sangamon County, that the tax money she paid, her mom, her kids, or whatever, just by going to the damn Circle K, they can find something. And they'll see it. That is other people need handcuffs besides Sean Grayson. Okay? There's other people need handcuffs. And let me say this so people won't think that I'm stupid. I know they work together. You ain't got to tell me to go listen to this person, that person, just because I don't say it. Damn it. I know the police and these people work together, Justice Department. They don't want to get in there. They don't want to pull the rabbit out the damn hat. I get it. All right. That's for the people in the back. I'm very fast. I'm not slow. I'm very fast. I get it. That this is a damn corrupt world. And that damn governor up there, that Pritzker dude that's up there worrying about migrants or whatever, his ass need to be worried about these people that's been helping Sean Grayson. Because at first I was like, yeah, I salute him. He coming out, he getting on it. No, fuck that. He needs to be damn worried about his police department, which he not concerned with that. He worrying about, say, for instance, I seen him on TV the other day talking about he's stopping. This ain't no political shit, but I'm just looking at him. And every time I see him, I think about Sonya Massey and her family. Like, bro, that audio that I got about the police and all that, you need to get your big ass over there and take a look at that. He need to get his big ass up and go look at that audio, look at my videos. And I'm not trying to slander his big ass, but he on there fussing about the federal government ain't finna come get some immigrants or whatever. He need to immigrant his ass online and go correct his police departments. That way they won't be blowing smoke on our ass. I'm like, oh, and then after this, hopefully one day, and then this is this historic settlement and all. This ain't no historic damn settlement. It's historic, but it ain't historic. That settlement, hey, I'm telling you, they asked, well, let me relax. And I ain't gonna say they asked. Let me say that family really supposed to be owning half of the damn city. That damn street that Sonya stayed on, the family supposed to own it. The daughter, the son, and everybody, they supposed to own that motherfucker. Excuse my language, but it's okay. I'm happy. Mr. Wilburn say he happy. The uncles and everybody say they was happy. But the Justice Department, okay? When I come this time, I'm gonna be talking on that note there. I won't let that go with the Justice Department, okay? I won't let that go. God bless you, Miss Eve, okay? God bless you. Tell your brother, I said I salute him. I love the way he been talking through this. He inspires me, you know what I'm saying? Standing with that nice stick. I even got a stick, but mine ain't big as his. I like that right there. Mine ain't, ain't big as that one Mr. Wilborn got, though. But I salute him, and God bless your family, though. Anybody else got a question, anything before we go? You know what I'm saying? Let me look over here. So, all right, other than that, I'm going to get up out of here. Sweet Cheek said, I love Mr. Wilborn. He a rider. Don't play with him. I know that's right. Let me put that up there. Yeah, he was saying it when he got up there. Yeah, he got this smooth way. What I say, that dude sound like a Maserati, one of them cars, like a Maserati where he talk with it, where it's all smooth, like with it. So, don't play with Mr. Wilborn, okay? So I salute, okay? God bless him, and God bless the whole family, because that was awful. And hell to that demon right there, that demon, Sean Grayson. And he on his way home, though. He on his way home to hell. Yeah, he on his way home with that bag right there, and what he got inside of him, that's his ticket. That's that he got what he got in him is setting his damn lunchbox up and his stuff to take him home where he needs to be with his folks in hell, aka Sean Grayson. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here. Need y'all to take care of yourself, take care of others, and get some lunch and drink some water, something pure. Don't drink nothing dark. Drink something pure that you can see through. That way you'll know it, okay? Because in the dark, sometimes you don't know what's in there. So bring it to the light and eat healthy, like I'm finna go do. I got me a salad, grilled chicken out here in America. And I'm gonna throw down. Other than that, take care of yourself, take care of others. God bless. We out.